Alright, now thanks for tuning in. In this video is discuss question 4. Question 4 is a question from November 2020 mathematics paper 2. So in the description below, if you're interested, check out my videos amanye created for this question paper. So question 4 is a analytical geometry question about the circle. Alright, now lana masipe M, which is the center of the large circle, and a point on the small circle having center 0, 0. So the point M is a point around the circumference of the small circle with a center of 0, 0. Let's say from N, a tangent is drawn to touch the large circle at T with NT is parallel to the y-axis. So the tangent lays parallel to the y-axis as shown la. And then to NM is a tangent to the smaller circle at M with MOS a diameter. So it's not two yama tangent NM no NT. This tangent is tangent to the small circle, NT is tangent to the big circle. 4.1, determine the equation of the smaller circle. Alright, again. 4.1 is for the equation for the small circle. 4.1 is for the equation for the circle encane. The circle encane has a center at the origin. It means we calculate using this formula: x squared plus y squared equal to r squared. So this is the formula for a small circle with center at the origin. If that's the case, this is the equation for the radius squared. So then equation because of r, the radius is unknown. So let's calculate the radius. This formula is not found in formula sheet. If the formula we call this is the equation for a circle at the origin. This one again. X not squared, it's x minus a, just like this one, squared plus y minus b squared equal to r squared. But whenever ufuna equation of a circle, just know that udinga at least 1 point and the coordinates for the center. So lan I do for the big circle, sorry, for the small circle in question, the center is 0 and 0, and the point is what is minus 3 and 4. So we can substitute origin. Is it a origin? A center, which happens to be the origin. Okay, it's x minus a, the coordinates for the center is 0 and 0. So a ubani 0 squared plus y b ubani 0 na squared is r squared. So therefore x minus 0 is x, y minus 0 is y, so it's x squared la plus y squared la equal to r squared. So the formula ivela kanjani. If we costly, where you can just use this one and then substitute accordingly. Right now, so I have a point la mubanu minus 3 squared, y ubanu 4, so it's squared, r ubani ufuna yena, and then lana is 9 plus 16 r squared is equal to 25. Then it's x squared plus y squared equal to 25 with the origin substituted, but the origin happens to be 0 and 0, so therefore the formula is will end up like this, which is the equation for the small circle centered at the origin. 4.2, determine the equation of the circle centered at M. So this is the equation for the big circle in this form. So siyago 4.2 sifuna the equation for the big circle ke manje. So this is the general equation, b squared equal to r squared. Okay, what's the center? The center ubani negative 3 and 4, which is m. As I substitute again, so bano x plus 3 squared plus y ubani minus 4 squared equal to r squared. I need the value for r. The value for r ngizoyithola kanjani ke? Ngidinga at least a point, at least one point around the circumference for the big circle. Around the circumference for the big circle, it happens to be ubani t, and siyabona ukuthi I can see that nt uyi-tangent, and then mt uyi-radius. M to t is what is the radius, and the radius and the tangent, they are what? They are perpendicular to each other. So it means that ama coordinates got t, the x coordinate is over the same as n, over minus 11. The y coordinate is over the same as ubani 4, which is the y coordinate for the center of the big circle. So therefore lana ke ngizo-substitute ama coordinates ka t in order to find r. X minus 11 plus 3 squared plus y ubani 4 minus 4 squared equal to r squared. Lana uyithola negative 8 squared, lana 0, r squared is equal to 64. R squared is equal to 64. So therefore the equation is what? Is x plus 3 squared plus y minus 4 squared equal to 64, with the center substituted. So this is the equation for the big circle. So siyaku 4.3, we want to determine the equation of nm in the form y equal to mx plus c equal to c, right? Okay, all right. 4.3 sifuna equation ga nm, the line nm, which is the tangent for this small circle. So the equation for a straight line, so you calculate using this formula: y minus y1 equal to m in bracket x minus x1. So ngidinga at least 1 point and the gradient. So the gradient ka nm angikhona ukuyicalculate using n no m, because ama coordinates ka n akaphelelanga, kushoda ubani? Kushoda p. So therefore we need to find another way for finding the gradient ka nm. Luckily we have a radius which is perpendicular to the tangent. Perpendicular lines now multiply my gradients wakhona, they must give you minus 1. So I can calculate the gradient ka om. Gradient om is equal to y o minus ym divided by xo minus xm equal to yo bani 0, ym xo xm minus 3. So answer is minus 4 over 3. So now if you multiply gradient ka om ne gradient ka nm, gradient nm kumele ngithole ubani? Minus 1. Kumele ngithole minus 1. Now om is minus 4 over 3 times m, nm is equal to minus 1. So nang multiply if okay, ungadivide or multiply nge multiplicative inverse, gradient ka nm is over equivalent to positive 3 over 4. Nang divide both sides ngo minus 4 over 3 divide ngapha minus 4 over 3 nangapha minus 4 over 3 ngiyothola 3 over 4 or multiply minus 3 over 4 ngapha nangapha ngiyothola positive 3 over 4. Now saying the gradient, I also have a point. Now I can find the equation ka nm. Bheka-ke manje. Y minus y1 ubani u4. I'm substituting ke manje. M ubani gradient ka nm u3 over 4. X1 ubani? X1 u minus 3, so it's plus 3 la. We simplify 3 over 4 x lana kuba plus 9 over 4 y is equal to 3 over 4x plus nang transpose u4 ngapha 9 over 4 plus 4 inginikeza 25 over 4. So therefore this is the equation for nm. 4.4, calculate the length Sn. So in order to sithole i-length ka Sn, ngithi ngama coordinates kabani ka S. Ngizodinga ama coordinates ka S. I don't have ama coordinates ka S. I don't have y coordinate kabani ka n. So ngina two ama problems la komele ngiwasolve before I can find ama coordinate i-length ka Sn. I need the y coordinate ka n. I also need ama coordinates ka S. How about starting ama coordinates ka lokanje ka S? 4.4. Ama coordinates ka S bheka. MOS is what? Is the diameter for the small circle. And it happens ukuthi M no O no okay, O is what? Is the center of the circle, and the distance from O to M and the distance from O to S is the same. So it means O technically we midpoint for MOS. So midpoint ubani 0 and 0, right? 0 and 0. And then angithatha i-y coordinate, okay, asiqale ngo-x. The x coordinate for a midpoint, is what? Is xm plus xs divided by 2. And then y coordinate, which is 0, is also ym plus ys divided by 2. 0 equal to xm uban negative 3 plus xs ngifuna yena divide by 2. Same nangapha substitute y u4 plus ys divided by 2. Then ya cross multiply ngithola 0. Basically lana xs is equal to positive 3 ngoba 2 times 0 is 0, 1 times lana ngitranspose u3, xs ngithola ukuthi 3, and then ys uzoba equal to minus bani 4, uzoba equal to minus 4 because nang cross multiplier yothola 0 ngapha, and then ngitranspose ulokanje u4 yoba negative. So the coordinates for s ubani 3 no minus 4. How? Okay, ama coordinates ka p yoba ubani ke wona? Coordinate la ka p, or the value for p yoba ubani? Okay, since in the equation ka y, in the equation ka nm, which is 3 over 4x plus 25 over 4. Nangizo substitute minus 11 in this equation izokunikeza the value for p. So ngisolve inkinga ka s, sengisolve inkinga ka p manje. Now we can calculate i-length Sn. 3 over 4 x ubani? X, it's negative 11 plus 25 over 4. What's the value? Value ka y is equal to, so keep a calculator vela phela. Alright, 3 over 4 minus 11 plus 25 over 4 equal to minus 2. So answer it is minus 2 la. Now see your calculator length kabani ga SN, length ga SN. Okay, now erase everything ngabhala ama coordinates nje kuphela la. So S nangu N nangu, now we can calculate to SN square root XS minus XN squared YS minus YN squared. SN is equal to, okay, XS subani 3 and then 3, yes, 3 XN plus 11 squared plus YS, Y value got S minus 4, Y value got N plus 2 squared, plus 2 squared. Now let's calculate. Let us calculate 3 plus 11 squared plus minus 4 plus 2 squared, square root 10 square root 2 units, 10 square root 2 units. So this is the distance got SN. Now see, I go 4.5. Let's erase la. Now go 4.5, but if another circle with center B minus 2 and 5 and radius K touches the circle centered at M, determine the values of K correct to 1 decimal place. Bazama ukuthini labantu la. So ngine circle, ne? Ngine circle. Leyo circle leyo with center B. Nangizoyi draw la, it touches the circle centered at M, right? It touches the circle centered M. Bheka ke la, bazama ukuthi if ngidraw i-circle ne-center B, nangu B la, B is minus 2 just before ubani, minus 3, and then Y value is 5, which is just above. So basically the center is just above lana. So nangizodraw le circle yam, nangiyodraw le circle itoucha the big circle corner la, right? Itoucha la. Now what if le circle le ngiyayi expanda? So nangizoyi expanda alright, ngithi if le circle ya inflator iyakhula, so nangabe iyakhula izophinde itouche le circle around la. Bheka nayi le circle seyikhulile iphinde itouche kuphi la. So le circle izotoucha le circle centered M on 2 points, lana nakuphi nala. So but it determine the values of K, which is the radius of these two circles. That's why I see no S in bracket. So it means na 2 yama values wala ma radius, because of the circle centered B can touch the circle on 2 points lana nala, meaning is over na 2 yama radius. So let's start off with the black circle, this one. Okay ke, bheka ke manje, so ngifuna ini i-radius yakuphi, the radius for this black circle. So the radius for this black circle isuka la iphelela kuphi, iphelela somewhere la. This is the radius bani K, right? Radius K. Ngifuna le value kabani ka K, but ngiyoyithola njani i value ka K? Ngizoyithola using the radius of this circle. The radius for this small for this circle lena ubani, from lana to lana is what? Remember usakhumbula si calculator konje bese kubani bese ku 4 point sicalculate kuphi ya 4.2 no, it's not this one. Nope. Ikuphi nje likuphi le calculation lethu. Okay, but anyway likude angifuna ukumosha isikhathi la. Alright, bheka the radius calculated as what, guys? It was 4.5. So the radius was calculated as r squared equal to 64. So the radius is actually equal to, now square up both sides in 8. So the radius for this circle, the big circle, is what? Is 8 units. So from lana all the way up to here, from this point all the way up to that point is what? Is 8 units. From lana to lana is 8 units, and then from lana to lana is what? Is k units, which is the radius of the black circle. So into engifunayo lana ngifuna u-k, but I can only calculate u-k if nginale radius of this circle as well as the length from b to m. So nangizo subtracta u-bm from ku-k, sorry, nangizo subtracta u-bm from ku-8 ngizothola ubani? U-k. So k uzo equal to 8 minus length bani? bm, length bm. So length bm kufanele ngimcalculate in order to calculate the first radius. So bm is equal to bani xb minus xm squared plus yb minus ym squared square root xb ubani? The x value for b is minus 2 minus xm minus 3, so it's plus la squared plus bunny. Okay, yb 5, ym is 4. Angisaboni, I think ibhale la angisayiboni. Okay, low b, right. Now calculator, come. Okay, lana it's negative 2 plus 3 squared plus 5 minus 4 squared. Answer ubani? Square root 2. Ingaze ngayidosa ke nami le square root. This is our answer, square root 2 units. So basically k is equal to 8 minus bm. Bm start to calculate a square root bunny 2, but you see calculate correct to how many decimal place? 1 decimal place. So it's 8 minus square root 2 equal to shift, let's fix it to 1 decimal place. Answer ubani? 6.6. correct one, 6.6 units. So that's the first radius again. Lena radius yethu yokuqala. I-radius yethu yokuqala now siya ku circle yes2 ke manje. Kule circle yethu yes2 sikubani? Siku 4.5. Remember okay wokuqala simthole as 6.6 units. Now bheka ke manje ngifuna ubani? Okay, wami this time uqala kuphi ke manje? Uqala from la uphelela kuphi? Uphelela la, which is the radius of the purple circle. Angisho is the radius of the purple circle. But bheka ke manje, how do I calculate k? Ngiyosebenzisa le radius of this circle from la to la, ngithola ini? I-radius of this circle, which is 8, and then from la to la ngithola ubani? u-BM and then ang-add u-BM no-8 ngithola ubani u-K. Since u-K usuka la uphelela kuphi? Uphelela la, from B to the circumference of the purple circle. So therefore K is equal to bani 8 plus BM. 8 plus square root 2 BM start calculate. So lana it's plus la, plus equal to is 9.4 units. So nababu K bethu ke K it's 9.4, the other one obano 6.6. So ivideo yethu iphelela lana. Thanks for watching. Nangabe uyi-enjoyile this video, leave a thumbs up. Nangabe uthole our interesting, share nabangani bakho. Nangabe une-question, leave it in the comment section. Ungakhohlwa in the description uzothola ama-link for amanye ama-questions akhona kule question paper. Yeah, thanks for watching guys, thanks for the support. Thanks for tuning in, but asihlangane kule video elandelayo. Bye bye.